Hi friends, good morning. Today we have to continue the class fifth. So today we are going to discuss the concept related to that, how you need to declare the variable uh, to the values, and what is the difference between RAM and ROM, and how when you are declaring the variable to that our systems, and how it will take in RAM memory or ROM memory, how this is going to be working, and what is the importance of RAM and ROM in the particular graduates, and let us we need to see one by one. So actually the variable is nothing but what? The variable is nothing but name of the memory location to store the value or data. So what we can say, the variable is nothing but we need to give the name to the memory locations of our data. If you wanted to define the value as a is equal to 100, you need to give the variable name, that is a. If you want to define the data a is equal to 100, it means say 100 is a value you are assigning to some other place, which by using a variable. So example here, if you wanted to take it is x is equal to, you can write here example. So a, if you want to write 100, so I can use the variable is a is equal to 100 like this. If you wanted to use 200, if you want to write, so I can use another variable b is equal to 200. So like this is the value you are assigning to the variable. So nothing but variable is a name. This is a name to the this one 100 value. The variable is nothing but name of the memory locations to show the value of data. Next, we can define the variables in three ways. That is, with alphabets you can write, or underscores you can write, or digits you can write. Three ways you can define. One is alphabets, nothing but ABCD, whatever you can write. Underscores. So like this, you can use underscore and digits. So three ways you can define your variables. And next, the basic important concept is the variables names must be start with only alphabets and underscore. We can use three, but the variable must be starts with only alphabets and underscores, but not with digits. If you define your variables with the digits, it should show an error. So I wrote in the here down. If I given a underscore 2, I am given a underscore 2. I am starting with a variable with alphabet a. So it is valid. I am defining a 100 by using a variable a underscore 2 is equal to 100. I'm storing value. Another example I wrote. I start with first example with alphabet. Another example with underscore digits. You can write whatever. It is valid. If here I written 56 and KSP is equal to 5.34, 5.6654 value I can store by using variable 56 KSP. So 56 here, 56 is the digits. So variable should not start with the digits. So if you start with the digits, like second example at 2 underscore KSP, this comes an invalid case. We are not supposed to take. So if you wanted to valid or invalid, if you wanted to see, I can go for some example. So how we can write our programs? I told you right to go for IDLE or shortcut. Double click. I told you process very clearly previously. So automatically IDLE shell is going to open. Loading. So this is a Python shell and interactive. So in this, what we can do, this is the line by line code execution is there. So even if it is saving, it is not supposed to be storing the previous data. For that, we are go for batch mode to enter file, new file. So this mode is called a batch mode. Here you can write your programs. So I'm writing a is equal to, for what I told you, right? A to 5 is equal to 100. It is valid. Okay, can write program print a to 5. So value going to be print. It is valid only. So before that, what you can do, you need to save your program, save as or save no issues. So I'm keeping it up by the desktop. Praveen, practice Python. You can write practice. What PV extension you given or not required, right? Practice that automatically. So then you can run it as. Let's see how output will come. So 1 to 5 is output. So develop declaration is correctly. Now I can write another value. I can start with underscore 123. I'm storing the value. Let us say 250. So next print, we can give underscore 123. I think I wrote wrong, right? Okay, underscore 123. Now it's correct only. Okay. Next, now I'm given second case, underscore I started. So underscore also it's valid. Underscore is valid, alphabet also valid. Two case I written. Let's see by executing, is it working properly or not. Ideally shell. Where I written my program? Yes, you're right. Okay. Control is save it. Let's run it. Let's see what's going to happen. So wonder underscore 123 is working. Okay. This is I did wrong. Keep it clearly underscore. Control S. 250 it's holding. That's what I put. Okay. Now it's clear, right? So you can give the ways two ways. You can give alphabets. You can give underscore also. It is going to be valid. I hope I'm very clear. So if you wanted to see, right, one other thing. So I kept it the python.test practice, right? Here I open. Let's see batchman. I'm directly opening. I need to see for your, don't click double click. I told you, you can click on right click, edit with IDLE, then only it will open. Don't double click, it will go. So what I got an error like this will come. This is a program I written, right? So I run it. Just now I shown you. So result come underscore 123 value 8125. It's holding a value is 100. So I got here I wrote wrong. A123, right? Sorry. Control S. You are printing this value variable, this one to 125. It should come 100 and 250, right? 250 value 100. Let's now it should come 100 and 250 will come. So like this, it is a valid case. Now if you try for invalid case means so this is the valid. This is called valid session. This is also valid. Now we try for invalid. Invalid means what I told you, 255 123 underscore k, or we can just write 12 underscore k. This is a variable is equal to, you are holding a value a1000. Okay, is it now we are trying to print 12 underscore k. Let's see, save it, how it's working properly or not, or I think error will come. It is I think invalid. Let's see. We're getting invalid decimal letter, so it is not supposed to, it is getting an error, so it is invalid case. So we don't give like this by using a decimal case. You be very clear, understood? So this you can write invalid case. Okay, invalid. Okay, now next another case also, if you want to write underscore decimal 2 KSP underscore is equal to some, let us say 2000. I hope it is also going to be, you're finding again the error. So these are comes under invalid case. Or if you are thinking it is only the invalid, why can't it is? So this also I'll delete directly. Now let's see. This is also error only. Control S and run. Error will come. So we cannot define like this the values to the variables. Understood? This is we are given, right? Okay. Give print Control C, Control V. Here you can write 2 KSP. Control S and now run it. Again it will come error. So invalid case. So this is also declaration is invalid. So whenever you need to define your variables with decimals, underscore is accepted, decimal alphabets also accepted. Clear? Now let's go for your case. Now let's continue topic. Next, this is clear, right? Name variable declaration is clear. Now we can go for examples I was given. Sorry, example, this is clear, right? variable declaration is clear. And when you are giving the variable declaration to that value to the variables and how the value is doing in RAM ROM cases, I'll explain. But before going to that, I should try to see what is the RAM actually. You people say already knows RAM. RAM nothing but a random access memory. So it is accessing the memory locations whenever you give the data. So it's a temporary memory locations. So it is not storing the data permanently. Once you switch off your power cut, automatically data will go unless until it is saving your program. Next, when the program will go into be, when this will use, when the program will going to be running, the program will going to be used. When the program will be, it's going to be used. This RAM is used. You can write like this beta. The RAM is used when the programs will going to be run. Okay, run mode. Next, RAM rewrite the data overriding the previous value going to be stored. So RAM you can write rewrite. Once rewrite the value into that, automatically it's overriding the previous data will go to be lost. So example, let's see how the RAM is working. I'll go for a paint. I can write and I'll try to show. We can see some text. So here I am declaring. So here I can write a value. Some A is equal to, I'm writing the value is 100. Okay. Let's can write the print A. You're printing the value of A. Okay. So let us be okay. So similarly, we can give another data. So B is equal to, let us say 200 is the value. Next print, I'm writing the value of 300. I'm writing to print this one. Okay. This two should be located in the memory location in the RAM. So this is the RAM. Here I can write to understand RAM. Okay. How this memory value should be located in the RAM? Let us see. Now A is equal to 100 print A. So what is going to happening is here, right? We have some memory location in A. Here the value should be going to be stored here as 100. Okay. This is the with respect to box of A. This is the A. So it has their own address. Some example, I can write some address for this. So address 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Some address is the XYZ address is there. Understood? It will store in some address locations. So if you want to clear, I'll write. This is the value hovering over here. 1000. Sorry, 100 I written. Right? 1000 I written. It's okay. 100 or 1000. I written the value 1000. No issues. Or if you want to erase the data, I can erase. It could not be possible now. Okay, no issues. Now, text editor writing, it should be there. No issues, no issues. Okay. Next, we go for how the things will going to work. If you are working in some of the address location, this address location should be like this. Address location, it is going to be stored. It's going to be working. Address locations. Next, same thing you can take the value of B is equal to 200. When you are giving the value of A is equal to 100, print A like this, 100 will store in the RAM locations at A value storing at 100, the value storing at some other this location. The value of 100 storing in this particular place. Understood? Next, what is going to be happening over here is next, when you're trying to give B is equal to 200, what is going to happening? This will A going to be blocked. It will create another location as B. At the value will come as a 200. What value is there? 200. So it is, I told you right, it is a B. It has some address location. So it has their own address location. Some another row address location 12756 some address. Okay, so here the value B is going to be stored. It means to say when using this RAM locations, what is going to happening, this particular location example I written, it is not exact address for this. Okay, so when you're writing starting value 100 is equal, A is equal to 100, it is stored in the RAM locations particular address. It will print the value. Once you give the another value B is equal to 200, the previous data will be crossed, another value will going to be holding over the particular location. It means the previous data will be overriding by the uh, next second data. So this is the RAM regular working scenario will going to take place. Example I'm writing, the overriding will go into take place. One program you are writing ideally, previously I told you, after the program you are writing rewriting another program, so what will without saving to hard disk, if you are rewriting this, that will be going to be holding over there. So that is the case I'm telling. I hope it's little clear. Next, that's I written here. Next, we'll go for second one. Roam. Roam is nothing but it's a permanent platform. Locations. Just it is like a hard disk or external hard disk. Example like a hard disk. So if you wanted to play any movie, example I written here for both understanding. If you wanted to play any movie or any stored in the D drive, it's nothing but ROM. If you want to go for our D drive, nothing but a ROM. So open the VLC media player that we can play it. So that is the way we are. PCs we are using a big size of memory GPU. So this will be there. Example I'll tell you. I have my video classes in the D folder. So that is a folder my Python class I kept in the Python class one. So this is nothing but a ROM memory. So nothing but a ROM it is stored. Nothing but a hard disk it is stored. If I wanted to play this video, what I should do? I need to click on this. So I'm going for a VLC media player. So this video going to be played now. So this is playing in which memory locations? Okay, RAM memory location. This video is going to be played now. So how much you have your fast from a big size of RAM, automatically the videos will work properly. Videos will work very smoothly. So it means say we are opening there are 10 number of applications. It could be say what you're understanding 10 applications should be run at a time, means the RAM should be more, means automatically the applications work should be very easy. So that is the way I'm preferring you guys. Every time you go with a big, that's what people are telling that mobiles are 6 GB RAM, 8 GB RAM, 12 GB RAM. Right now it's at if go for laptops 8 GB, 16 GB, 32, 64, 128, 256 GB. If a RAM will be increases automatically, the processor will be very fast. The multiple functions will work in a single time without interrupting. That's what we need to go for higher RAM. So roaming is nothing but just temporary memory storage locations. If you take in hard disk, the limited data will be more hard disk, more data will come. But major role will plays with respect to RAM only. The RAM will be more. The multiple functions can, if you open a VLC media player, other games, other videos, other YouTube channels, multiple browsers you can open, you can enjoy your things. I hope it's clear. So this is a way you need to use your RAM and ROM applications. I hope it's very clear. Once again, go for the revision. Variable declaration, how you need to give. Under alphabets underscore should not be the digits. Example I was given like this, and I showed here example of RAM ROM. So that's what I told you, right? Whatever the data will be there here, it could be whatever you write the program in our browsers, it could be losing over here. So this is a way we can use our RAM ROM functionalities in a regular classes. So this variable declaration very important in the coming classes. So you need to be declare as per the rules and regulation. It could be easy. Next classes we can go for mutable and immutable objects. So if those are supposed to be very first class, please go to the starting classes. I kept the videos in our YouTube channel. I hope many times I shown you in the classes also. What we need to go for is we need to go for YouTube. So in this you can enter into this our channel. It's opening. So in this we need to type KSP Academy 2010. Then you can enjoy your videos, and classes should be very simple. KSP Academy 2010. in this we have a channel. Go to the playlist. I'm trying to uploading the video sequentially. I kept in Python for beginner. Here you can watch all videos sequentially. You can understand the flow. I hope it's clear. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next class.